Obligations and contract. So, mahalaga na alam natin kung saan ang simula ng law bago tayo mag-tackle ng different articles. So, general divisions of law. Ang law ay nahati sa dalawang sense. So, ay itong strict legal sense and then strict legal sense. When we say strict legal sense, ito ay state law and then strict legal sense ay not promulgated by state. So, ang non-strict legal sense ay nahati sa 5. Ito ay divine law, natural law, moral law, state law, and physical law. When we say divine law, it tackles about religion, natural law about justice, moral law about norms or the good and right in society, and hindi ito absolute. When we say state law naman, ito ay this tackles about the strict legal sense and meron siyang under. It could be positive law, municipal law, civil law, or imperative law. When we say physical law naman, it focuses on the phenomena of what we sense and what we feel. So, yun, wala namang masyadong mabigat-bigat pa sa topic natin. And next is for the sources of law. Since merong 6 na sources ang law, isa-isahin natin to. When we say constitution, ito ay written instrument and ang fundamental powers ng government ay na-establish. Ito yung fundamental law, supreme law, and the highest law of the land. When we say legislation naman, this one, ito yung preponderant source of law sa Philippines, and kapag yung act ay na-pass through legislation, ang tawag na sa kanya ay enacted law or statute law. When we say administrative rules naman, or executive orders, regulations, and rulings, ito yung issued by administrative officials through legislative authority. Hindi nga pala valid tong administrative rules na to, this one. Hindi valid yung administrative rules. This one, kung hindi siya contrary to law. Next is judicial decisions or jurisprudence. When we say judicial decisions and jurisprudence, it tackles or pumapasok dito itong doctrine of precedent or stare decisis. Ibig sabihin yan, ng doctrine na to ay any judicial decisions of superior court ay binding sa lahat ng subordinate courts. Okay? When we say customs naman, ito yung mga habits and practices na dahil sa long usage niya, na-acknowledge na din siya and approve na din siya sa society. Yan yung customs. And next is the other sources. Ang other sources naman ay yung justice and equity, yung decisions ng mga foreign opinion nila, mga ganyan, and religion. So, syempre, kinoconsider siya na sources of law. Next is what are the 3 main divisions of power? This one. So, meron tayong 3 divisions of power. Yan ay, anong power ba? Power in system of our government. So, nahati siya sa 3. Regular courts, this one, special courts, and quasi-judicial agency. When we say regular courts, yun yung mga Court of Appeals, RTC, Metropolitan Trial Court, nun. Kapag naman special courts ay katulad ng Sandigan Bayan or the Special Anti-Graft Court. Ibig sabihin may certain or desired court para sa anti-graft cases. Next is quasi-judicial agencies. Ito yung involved in settlement or adjudication of disputes like LTFRB, Commission on Audit, or COA, COMELEC, and etc. Next is classification of law. So, ang ating law ay nahati sa 2, substantive law and adjective law. When we say substantive law, ito yung nagke-create or nagde-define or regulate right and duties. And the example niya ay law on obligations and contracts. Next is adjective law or tinatawag siyang remedial law or procedural law. Itong remedial law, procedural law, or adjective law ay governed mula sa rules ng court. And under niya yung pumapasok dito sa adjective law, yung public law natin. Ito yung mga rights and duties arising from relationship ng state to the people. So, ang example ng public law ay criminal law, na alam naman natin yan, law for crimes and punishment, international law, yun yung law governs the relationships among nations and nations or state. Constitutional law ay law governs mula sa law governs relations, yung connections or yung relations ng state and its citizen. Next is administrative law. When we say administrative law naman, ito yung nag-govern sa methods by which yung mga administrative authorities ay kung paano dapat sila nagpe-perform. So, ang ilagay natin dito ay law that governs the method by which the function of administrative authorities are to be performed. Okay. Next is the criminal procedure. So, pag naman sinabi natin criminal procedure, ito yung branch ng private law, branch na to, of private law, which governs the methods of trial and punishment ng criminal cases. So, ang ilagay natin ay branch of private law that governs the methods trial ng criminal cases. Okay. So, pag sinabi nating private law, ito yung body of rules which regulates the relations ng individual with one another for purely private ends. So, example niya ay yung civil law, mercantile law, or commercial. So, next natin itackle ay magsisimula na tayo sa law on obligations at yung mga article. Okay.